Hello and welcome to round 13 here at Grand Prix Pittsburgh. We've got Robert Jurkovic on the left of your screen, facing off against Osyp Lebodowicz on the right of your screen. Looks like Robert Jurkovic playing a blue-black control deck, and Osyp Lebodowicz is playing a rug pod deck. I'm Ben Swartz, joined here in the booth by Ray Punzalan. And we've started action here, and Robert Jurkovic plays a turn 1 Inquisition Construct, revealing Osyp's hand and taking a Lotus Cobra, revealing another Lotus Cobra, a Nature's Claim, a bunch of lands, and I believe that was
Urbress.
Urbress to him, yeah.
So it looks like Osyp is on some sort of pod deck, and Robert look obviously in a blue-black control. Starts up with a Lotus Cobra. Gets to go for the thwarted end of turn by Robert. I'm surprised that blue-black hasn't gained as much popularity after Ali Antrazi won it, U.S. Nationals with it.
Yeah, I mean, still the top players are going to play their Cowboy deck regardless. You know, they think it's the best deck, so they're going to play regardless of what anybody tells them or what wins. Like, even if somebody wins with Splinter Twin, Jerry's not going to switch from Cowboy. He'll still play Cowboy the next weekend, regardless of whether or not it's the best deck. But looks like a turn 3 Seagate Oracle for Osyp. And I didn't quite get to see what he chose from that, but we'll see in a second. Maybe not.
Robert has a
Looks like
Mana
a
Leak and
Frost
Consume the Meek. Drew a Swamp for his turn, and I believe that's a Black Sun Zenith. There's a Inquisition of Kozilek, Nature's Claim, Duality Target, with 2 Titans, Red and Blue, Inferno and Frost, and the Urbrass is still in there. Osyp's going to need to draw a couple lands there. He's hoping that those Lotus Cobras were going to survive.
So, 1 damage Osyp's going to get in from the Seagate Oracle, trapping Robert Rd13.
Creeping Tarpit, drawn by Robert for his turn.
Yeah, he's playing the land go. He's not going to get in there. He wants to hold back that Mana Leak in his hand.
Osyp drew a Birds of Paradise this turn.
He's cracking that fetch land. He has a Frost Titan in hand. I'm not sure. Maybe he also drew Birthing Pod for this turn. But, I mean, I don't think so because Robert Inquisition twice, right? So
yeah,
I didn't see it last time. Urbrass is what he's going to cast. That's going to get Mana Leak. So Robert's hand is a Consume the Meek and Black Sun Zenith. So I think if you're Robert here, figure out what you draw as Tectonic Edge. Since you don't have a counter, I think you just activate your mana land here. Nope. He wants to hold back nothing but bluff a counter spell. I suppose the Tectonic Edge play is okay. Knocking him off 6 potential land, which is a real problem, and then using his guy back to block the Seagate Oracle. That makes sense.
So Vengevine goes down. Seagate Oracle goes down. So I wonder why Osyp still attacked with the Seagate Oracle. Was he thinking that Robert might not block?
Well, I mean,
it gets
through 4 damage for sure, although you're probably getting the 4 damage through anyway. Maybe.
Wouldn't you have been happy if you traded if Osyp traded his Vengevine for Creeping Tarpit, though?
Probably. I don't know, actually.
I think he just slipped his mind.
Probably. I don't know. Vengevine's going to get in, dropping Robert down to 10, and he's going to. Osyp's going to play Birds post-combat. So this is an interesting play for Osyp, because he has the choice between playing Birds and ramping up to 6 land for the next turn to cast Frost Titan, or holding that Birds in case Vengevine dies. Now, Robert has access to 6 lands, and he can cast his 6 mana card. In this case, his Consecrate Sphinx that he drew for the turn. But of course, he also has Consuming Meek and Black Sun Zenith in his hand if he wants to play a little more defensively. He's considering Black Sun Zenith.
Yeah, that's 5. Tapping 5 mana,
yeah,
so
for 3.
Would be for 3
to kill both the creatures. And it looks like what he's going to do. He's going to hold the land up and Black Sun Zenith for 3.
Yeah, Robert's really trying to keep Osyp off 6 mana. He knows that there's a bunch of 6 drops in Osyp's hands coming through.
Yeah, Robert wants to he wants to keeping him off, continue keeping him off of 6 mana until he draws into some good cards. I mean, he drew Consecrated Sphinx this turn, but there's no reason that he should play Consecrated Sphinx and then try to deal with his creatures. If he can deal with Osyp's creatures first and then play Consecrated Sphinx, that's the way to do it.
See
so
if
Osip's going to draw a land, maybe? Yep.
Oh, he does draw the land. Which one does he go with?
Frost Titan, I think, is the only 6-drop he has, right?
I thought he had the Inferno too. He
doesn't have
oh
two
yeah, he
red.
doesn't have 2 red.
So he's going to tap down Creeping Tar Pit, keep that guy tapped.
Which also conveniently keeps Robert away from his 6-drop unless he hits a land, and
Robert
he misses.
Draws Mana Leak. Ooh, so this is going to be good, I think. Osip's going to get in for 6, keeping the Tar Pit tapped.
Probably
down.
taps a different Tar Pit. Just to have him less mana on this.
Well, I mean, it's also
yeah.
so he can't trump block.
And also draws out Copperline Gorge, so he's going to be able to play his Infernal Titan if he wants next turn.
And Blue has Tectonic Head Shroud for Robert Jurkovic. So there's no way he can win here, and he scoops up his cards, and Osyp wins a quick game 1 here at round 13 of Grand Prix Pittsburgh.
Serious face Osyp. He's going to take down this tournament.
And of course, here at GG's Live, Gaming Etc. would always remind you to always blame Kibler. You can go to GamingEtc.com and pick up your Blame Kibler apparel or monster binders, and you can join the fun on Facebook at tinyrl.com/blamekibler. If you use coupon code GG's Live, you can save 10% off your entire purchase at GamingEtc.com. So players will go to sideboard, and it looks like Osyp in his rug pod deck has a bunch of dead cards. He's a lot of one-ofs, so one of the cards he's going to take out is a Tuk Tuk Scrapper,
Obstinate
maybe not Obstinate, maybe Obstinate Bailiff, Cunning Spark Mage for sure. There's a bunch of cards, but Osyp's doing the classic move of shuffling in all 15 cards.
Are we sure that Osyp is on Birthing Pod?
Yes, I watched him.
Okay.
I watched him previous match play against Zach Hall.
All right, he was scanning through a deck, and I'm like, I don't think I actually see Birthing Pod. I thought he was, but
Nah, I know for sure. Zach Hall beat him 2 rounds ago. I was watching that game.
yeah, Osyp still has the Obstinate Bailoff in his deck. He hasn't removed it yet.
Mateo Shitty Chance is insane.
So wait for both of these players to sideboard. So if you guys missed it a little bit earlier, we were showing the flip cards live on cam. Aaron Forsyth brought some with him after all the news got posted on Daily MTG, along with all the pictures from the PAX party they had.
Yeah, the Innistrad party. I heard that one was sold out.
And we're going to go to a short commercial break, courtesy of Justin TV and Rashad Miller. These commercials are sweet. If you have ad blocker, though, you're probably not seeing commercial.
I was wrong about Osyp having Birthing Pod.
If they ad block, they can still see the stream, so they still see and hear you.
But also on the recording, they can hear us.
No, the recording gets paused.
Oh, really?
Well, this recording, yes. They can hear the Justin TV recording.
See, okay, so
Osyp does not have pod, but we should say that once we get off the commercial break.
We're probably off by now. Okay, so a note from Twitter. One of the tweets we got tweeted. There's no birthing pod in Osyp's deck. I thought I saw Garuk, the new Garuk in Osyp's deck. I forget the name of it.
Garuk Primal Hunter.
Yeah, Garuk Primal Hunter.
Yeah,
and also
maybe I just assumed. I watched that match. I guess I didn't see birthing pod, but I just assumed.
Also, we saw there's another Garuk coming out.
Really?
It's on the checklist. It's a flip, a flip card. Or what are these cards called? These flip cards?
They're called Transform.
Transform cards. There you go. So there's a Transform. Planeswalker. Joining us now, Paulo. How you doing?
Paulo,
Hi, everyone.
Are you? I'm guessing you're not in this tournament anymore.
No, I got knocked out yesterday.
So right now we're watching Robert Jurkovic. He's playing blue-black control against Osyp's red-green and blue, like rug. Just a rug deck without birthing pod.
Yeah.
And Garuk. He's playing red, no birthing pod, but he's playing Garuk. The new Garuk.
Okay, no tween either.
Yeah, no twin. Just
Fits.
big guys, Lotus Cobra. Like the old rug decks, but no Jace.
Okay.
You just changed Jace to Garuk.
What are
Same
their
thing,
records?
right?
Not quite.
X2.
X2?
So they're both on the bubble for top 8. Still a bunch of rounds to go here, though.
So
Looks like
Osyp
Osyp
sends
put a
us back.
mulligan, and
Robert's hand has a
gonna
Grave Titan, a Consecrated Sphinx, some land,
I disfigure, I think.
and Disfigure.
keep- So PV, what do you think about the transform cards?
I hate them.
Yeah, me too.
Like, you take that with a grain of salt because I don't like most of the changes. I'm kind of averse to change. But I think this is by far the worst mechanic they've ever made in history of Magic.
Tell us what you really think.
It seems like the downside is so big.
Yeah.
Like, in drafting is going to be horrible. Like, you're going to
But
pick a
okay,
card.
but look at it this way: they're going to sell a lot of packs because the casual players can play with these flip cards and they'll be okay. The only people who are screwing out are professional level players who have to,
me.
play them in terms. Yeah, you personally are getting screwed, but they're going to sell a bunch of
just
packs.
screw
So
you.
don't
No,
worry.
but then, like, the keys are going to need sleeves. And
No,
they
you
have...
can, you can play with the non-sleeve card, the checklist card.
That seems horrible.
There's going to be one in every pack, though.
I know, but it seems horrible.
Are you gonna get good at memorizing 24 different cards and who takes 24 different cards every draft?
No, but it's like, imagine that you get like a blue transform card and me too, and you're passing to me. Then I look at you and I want to wait to see which one you pick before I make my pick. And then you look at me, you want to see if I'm going to pick the blue one before you make your pick. And we just stare at each other
Aaron
until time
Forsythe
runs
said
out.
if it's going clockwise, the guy on the right has to pick first, and if it's going...
Is that what he said?
Yeah, and they're going the other way, the guy on the left has to pick first.
What did he say?
And then, like, imagine you have one of those cards in your hand, and you want to read the back of it. You have to, like, take it out, read it, and then your opponent knows you have it. And then many of these leaves are transparent, so you can't use those either. And then you keep flipping
Just
back
always
and
have
forth.
a checklist, like right there.
And it just seems like the upside is not there.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree with you.
it's just so much hassle, like a logistic nightmare. I might be wrong. Like, we might get to play with them and they end up fine, but I don't like it.
Also, you don't like change, like you said. It's like,
Yeah,
I just don't want
that is
change.
true, but
Anyway, the match has started.
I think even if I like change, I would not like that particular change. But yeah,
And it looks like Lotus Cobra on 2 is what Osyp has, and that's going to get
Just figured
disfigured.
right away.
So Robert's third turn, he just plays land and pass. He's
He has
holding-
a Tectonic Edge, Swamp, Consecrated Sphinx, Solemn Simulacrum, and Grave Titan.
So nothing for this turn. So yeah, there is a birthing pot. It's right there. What was Chris Mascoli saying? He's lying to me.
So our Twitter info is wrong.
There's 2 birthing pods in Osip's hand. I knew I was right. I'm never wrong.
This is true. Not once in your life.
Yep. Well, Solemn Simulacrum comes down for Robert.
What do you think about blue-black control?
I don't know. I think in this format, all the decks are good.
Okay.
Like, I don't think there is a best deck. I think you can play whatever you want. Like, Mono Red's okay, Blue Black's okay, Pod's okay, Cloudblade's okay, Valakut's okay. I think if you like it, you should play it.
Play the deck you're most experienced with, or the deck you like the most.
Yeah,
Go with
pretty
it.
much.
Has a decent chance of winning.
So yeah, just Solemn for Robert, and look at that picture of you.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a very good picture.
And it goes to Osip's turn. Let's see what he's got. Mulling over his options. Looks like he's going to try to cast that birthing pod.
He might pod for image. Copy the
He
solid.
could just crack the land, fetch land, play his land, and cast Acidic Slime if he wants. What is the Acidic Slime? Does he Acidic Slime a land, or does he Acidic Slime solid?
No, he has to
Probably
slime on land.
land.
If he
Probably
has lime
land, yeah.
something,
And then turn that into an Inferno Titan and try to go from there.
he has a Frost Titan, right? But it's in his hand, I think.
Okay.
Or is it not? Or maybe it was in your mulligan. I don't know.
I thought I think that was in his mulligan hand. Maybe he also has it now.
No, I don't think he has it now.
Yeah, I don't think he has it. He's going to cast Acidic Slime here and destroy Drowned Catacombs. Pass the turn back. So now Robert's back to 4 lands. He's going to play that Tectonic Edge. Can't realistically use it if he wants to play one of his 6 drops. But he is going to go for the threat, the Birds of Paradise, and pass the turn back to Osyp.
Yeah, this.
By him go for the throwing there, you've got to assume that he doesn't have Mana Leak, right?
Yeah, I don't know how much I like that play. Because it stops Osyp from playing Titan from his hand, but it
Give
does,
out a lot of information.
yeah, and it, like now he's gonna have a Titan anyway.
Yeah, if he saved the Go for a Throat. He could have either gotten rid of Acidic Slime or wait for the Titan to pop out.
Yeah.
So yeah, Birthing Pod is gonna go ahead and sacrifice that Acidic Slime and go get a Titan of some sort.
And I think he should maybe have attacked with the Solid Simulacrum.
With Acidic Slime?
No, with the Solid.
Oh, he should have attacked the sword.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Frost Titan is gonna tap down the other Giant Catacombs.
Yeah, now he's pretty much dead.
Yeah, I don't see how Robert... I mean, there's plenty of ways Robert can win this game, but he wastes his go for the throat.
I mean, the only reason it makes sense if he thought his opponent had Titan in his hand rather than Birthing Pod, but that's his way last time.
I mean, he didn't see Birthing Pod last game, but if you're playing against a rug deck, you kind of have to assume that they're playing Birthing Pod, right? These days?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there has been a... rug deck without...
Ooh, it looks like Robert's draw for that turn is into the Royal.
Yeah.
So he's going to
That
cast
worked
it
out okay.
to bounce the Frost Titan. But an Urbrask.
Urbrask, okay. And there's a Birds of Paradise.
It's probably going to turn into an image now.
Does he have a Phantasmal Image in his hand?
No.
Hey,
like you
not
could
in
get...
his deck.
Yeah, turn the birds into a Phantasmal Image, copy Solemn Smallcrum, get another land. That's probably right. He's going to have to take another 2 off of that, but it's not that big of a deal.
Oh, there's an
Land
elf.
That's what Osyp's going to cast. And then he's going to turn it into a Phantasmal Image, it looks like.
As the weeks go by, Phantasmal Image is getting more and more popular.
Yeah.
In every deck. Any deck with blue, they're trying to just put in some Phantasmal Images.
Yeah, we play 2 in our blue like this.
It's been pretty awesome. Are you playing Sun Titan too?
Yeah.
That interaction, when the first time I saw that, like, this is just an awesome interaction.
Yeah. My opponent did that to me too. He had an image in his graveyard. I played Sun Titan. He metamorphed it, brought back his image. It was pretty bad for me.
So Osyp's going to pass the turn back, and if Jurkovic draws a land, is he going to cast Grave Titan here? Probably have to, right?
Yeah.
Looks like it's into the Royal.
Looks like Kibler got a quick win this round.
Yeah, Osyp's not going to block here.
Big loss.
Yeah, Osyp doesn't block there, trying to prevent Robert from getting a 6th land.
Yeah. He's at 8 now, right?
Yeah. Why would Osyp block there anyway? He can turn it into an Acidic Slime or another 5-drop.
Yeah.
Like
he could be at 6 now. If he got attacked the other turn.
Yeah. I think he is at 6 now. He could go to 4.
Oh, he's at 8 now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if the lifetime went up for it. So.
It's like, is it... Robert's still thinking carefully here. His only options are Into the Royal and how to use the Into the Royal. Because the other cards are 6-drops, 2 Consecrated Sphinx, and a Grave Titan. So Robert must be thinking, maybe I want to bounce this Birthing Pod. Definitely, or maybe I just want to get rid of Phantasmal Image to make sure he doesn't turn it into another Acidic Slime.
Probably bounce Birthing Pod.
Well, that doesn't really stop anything.
Bouncing Birthing Pod?
He can still cast and use it next turn.
Yeah, but it makes him lose 4 life.
Sure.
Or 2 life.
Which would be a lot better if it was at 6. just saying.
Copperline Gorge drawn by Osyp. 5 mana, so this is going to be Urbrask.
And attack him for 6.
Brings Robert to 14. And the Copperline
Gorge. Kill the
Gorge.
next turn, I think. Not quite.
There was Doomblade picked up for Robert.
That's probably one of his better draws. Like if you drew a land. Okay.
So Osyp's going to fall to 6 here. No man land, so he doesn't have to worry. Osyp doesn't have to worry too much. Still has a lot of time. Again, Robert's thinking carefully. Does he want a Doomblade on his turn?
I mean, what is he thinking about? Whether or not Osyp has counter spells? I don't think Osyp has counter spells, but there's a...
Now he could have set back, I think.
With the attack?
Yeah, with the Solemn.
Yeah, but he's not threatened to kill, and if you can put him to 6 and then he plays Birthing Pod.
Yeah, but right now, if Osyp plays Titan, he can tap a land.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's not gonna cast Grave Titan next turn. And I think if he
Holds back, then he can't get in.
then maybe he taps Solemn. I don't know.
I mean, Osip's going to play Frost Titan here, tap down a land. He's going to go to attack, and Jurkovic's going to Doomblade the Urblast, right?
Or the Frost Titan.
Okay, yeah, that's probably better. Does he have another Doomblade in his hand? Does he have 2?
He just has 1 Doomblade, the Grave Titan, and 2 Consecrated Sphinx.
I thought I saw another card, but maybe I was mistaken.
Jurkovic looks pretty good.
Oh, there's Shuhei.
Eating a gigantic sandwich.
$5 foot long.
Humph.
They don't have those in Japan. Actually, they do have Subway in Japan, but it's like $20 for a foot long. It's
Oh, really?
Really?
Not $20. It's like $15. It's outrageous.
Oh, I'd never go to Subway then.
Oh, he does have another Doomblade.
Okay, so then that makes a little bit of sense. He's gonna untap and Doomblade.
Where did that come from?
From
Why hasn't he
cards?
Doombladed before? If he had 1 in here.
It's not like he drew 2 cards last turn, right? Like, he should have done. He had to have that Doomblade before, so he probably should have Doombladed.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that made no
why
sense.
not Doomblade last turn? He didn't do
Yeah.
anything last turn, did he?
That didn't make any
Oh
sense.
no, he played into the Royal. Yeah, he played into the Royal and then he drew a Doomblade.
Oh,
Or he
oh,
played into a
alright.
Doomblade, okay.
Mystery solved.
Yeah.
Jurkovic thinking through his line for this turn. He drew a preordain for the turn, so. What would you do here, PV, if you're Jurkovic?
Well, it's a pretty bad spot because you know it has Birthing Pod. But I think the best bet has gotta be to preordain into a land and then Doomblade the Frost Titan. I think you have to risk it. You can't just Doomblade and then he's gonna upgrade the Phantasma Image.
That looks like that's what he's going to do. He's going to Doomblade and get in there for 2, dropping us into 3.
Yeah, I think playing preordain to try to dig for a land would be better. Like, you lose if you don't get a land, but if there's no land on top of your deck, you're not winning anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
And plus, you get 2 looks with preordain versus 1 look right now.
yeah, and now he's gonna upgrade the image into Acidic Slime, and you know you're not gonna play
Tap on
Titan
it.
next turn anyway. Whereas if you hit 2 lands with preordain, you could have.
Osyp drew a Ponder for his turn.
Yeah, so it's going to ponder.
Sees Birds of Paradise, Copperline Gorge, and another card.
I think he's going to shuffle those away, unless the other card's a good one. I think it's a Seagate Oracle.
Yep. Feel like you shot full. Feel like we just keep taking snapshots of Shuhei's progress on his footlong. He's like, there.
So it looks like ponder cards.
Looks like Osip's going to keep.
The Shuhei Subway was a bonus.
And Osip's just going to hardcast Wormcoil Engine and attack him there for 2 with his Solemn Samarkand.
This is Robert's chance to draw land. Ooh, he gets his land. There you go.
Does it even work now?
He needs a Grave Titan.
Does this Osyp have a 7? I guess not, right?
What's that?
Does Osyp have a 7? I don't think so.
I don't believe so. The only one he'd have potentially is Avenger.
Yeah, so Jurkovic plays Grave Titan. So yeah, maybe for Osyp here, you just get the Acidic Slime, just to keep him off it.
Yeah.
Instead of this Wormcoil. I don't know, it's close.
Osyp draws and quickly hides his cards. Can't tell you what it is. Where's our Shuhei update? Oh,
Probably finish his sandwich.
he needed a drink.
Yeah.
I want to come with a giant cup there and start slurping in the camera now.
So Osyp thinking about what he wants to do.
seeing if this pod could do something for
does
him.
Osyp have 2 images?
I don't.
I'm not 100% sure. I've seen
I'm
some
pretty
list
sure he doesn't have a
multiple.
second Urbrask, right? Like, if he had Urbrask, he could just.
No, he doesn't have a second image.
Yeah, and if he had a second one, he could have just. He could
If
just.
he has a second image, he can turn the birds into either a worm coil or a titan, which is probably good enough.
I think he drew Seagate Oracle for his turn. That was from the Ponder.
We get Ben Sex stepping into the booth.
Just beat his only good matchup with the Mono Red Mirror.
Yeah.
It's your X and 2 still?
X and 2.
4-0 on
4-0.
the day?
Yeah, 4-0 today. Been pretty lucky.
8-0, 4-0?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I lost one. That was a lie.
Don't lie to me. So Wormcoil's going to get in. He's going to get trump blocked by Psalm Smallcrum, drawing Robert another card, and gaining Osyp 6 life, bringing him up to 9. In post-combat, Osip's probably going to play that Birthing Pod. Right? Or Seagate Oracle first and then Birthing Pod? Seagate Oracle... Birthing Pod, Seagate Oracle into what?
Unless he has something at 7. Does he have anything at 7?
I don't
so.
think so.
Although if you're playing Wormcoil, you probably should have one thing, right? But what 7-drop is there in red, blue, and green?
I don't know. Avenger of Zendikar.
If he has another image, that's pretty good.
So it looks like he's going to sacrifice...
Looks like he does not
Cigar
have another
Oracle?
image.
So what does he have at 4 that's going to be relevant here?
Vengevine.
Yeah. Vengevine isn't super exciting, right?
I want a new picture.
Metamorph.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, that works.
that's much better.
If you really want a new picture, I'll take a new picture.
Games. Yep.
Yep.
Game seems to be slowly slipping away from Jurkovic.
Okay.
Can't really effectively attack, like unless he just wants to trade. It's not really. What's the image copying?
Image is copying Psalm Smallcrum.
Okay. Don't really want to attack at all.
So yeah, Jurkovic's going to attack just to create 2 tokens, right?
Yeah. So.
If you're Osyp, you probably triple block, maybe? Maybe not. It's got Disfigure in hand.
It's got Death Touch, doesn't it? It's Death Touch. So.
Right.
I mean.
Like triple block with the 2/2s, like Solemn.
Oh, I
the
see.
2 zombies. But that's really loose if Robert drew a kill spell.
Yeah.
Which he did in form of Disfigure. Osyp doesn't know that.
I think. Yeah, that's.
So that's what he does, and then Disfigure's going to blow him out here. It's really only a 1-for-1, but
Yeah.
Osip's going to draw a card from the Solemn.
Still, yeah. Be better off if he just put in the. I guess he doesn't want to lose his.
And Consecrated Sphinx. So
So-
Robert, it looks like he came back from a point
Yeah.
here. We were saying that there's
Yeah.
no way Robert could win this game earlier.
So,
Table shift turn.
Consecrated Sphinx, so drawing 2 cards. What are those 2 cards? 2 black cards, it look like.
Disfigure Inquisition.
Yeah. So, and Osyp really needs to deal with that Sphinx before. What did he draw? He drew a. He's a Vengevine and a Preordain in hand.
Yeah, I think another Seagate Oracle. So, Osip's considering Preordaining?
I mean, if he doesn't have something that costs 5, 6, or 7, it gets him out of the situation. He's in trouble. I don't know if Preordain's really doing here.
He's gonna give Robert 2 cards.
Oh, that's also a reason not to do it.
Yeah.
See,
That's something that's often forgotten about Preordain, on both sides. Like
It's really-
we saw a couple rounds ago, Jerry was playing against Brad Nelson, and Jerry forgot to draw 2 when Brad Nelson Preordained.
yeah. Let's see if Jurkovic is up to the task.
It's probably harder if Osyp just puts the card in his hand.
Oh.
So placing it back and drawing it.
No, he got it.
Jurkovic remembered.
you win. You win the prize.
Yeah, it's really hard to like predict what Osyp is gonna do when we don't know his deck list.
Yeah,
Like, he could have anything.
Yeah, if he doesn't have a 7, this is actually kind of.
If he's a Leshron.
He does not have an election. I know. Actually, I asked him, like, if he had Elishinoran.
No one likes to kill Titans in this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's worried about there.
It can't be bad to like triple block the Titan, can it?
I mean, if he has a bolt.
No one runs both. In fact, people run fork both sometimes.
Yeah,
but that's annoying.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't triple block there. It's really kind of.
There's 2 veg rides in Osyp's hand.
There's 2 Vengevines in his hand.
Yep.
Okay.
This
So
one is,
so this 5. My guess he's going to get slime here.
I think that's all he's left.
Yeah.
I mean, at least the slime's good against the Titan. Yeah. So, killing the black-blue. Doesn't want to kill the... Seems strange, actually, not killing the... yeah, the edge. Just because you never know when... Like, the third black mana is almost never going to make a difference. And the edge actually could... He's still tight on mana, despite, like, having a lot of it out.
Metamorph is
Grave Titan.
Jurkovic draws another land.
Yeah. Yeah, killing a land when your opponent has a Consecrated Sphinx does not make sense, actually. Oh,
yeah.
I'll Inquisition your slime.
Make that a disfigure.
It does look like Osyp doesn't really have a out of this situation.
Just attacking.
He's just pulled the Grave Titan.
Yeah, I mean he can't attack really
He has
because
his own.
no, I know, but he can't beat Sphinx really,
Sure.
and that's I mean. If you can't pod your way out of it, I don't know what he's hoping to draw here. Oh well, maybe he's hoping for Jurkovic to deck himself now. Can't stop.
I play Phantasmal Image, copying Consecrated Sphinx, and then Mindslaver him.
It's quite the sequence of plays.
You should really have made that Sphinx a legendary.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of games yesterday with 2 Sphinxes in play, and it was just very confusing.
Yeah,
and unnecessarily complicated.
I don't know why they didn't do that actually. Actually, traditionally they've made sure not to do that kind of thing.
It looks like a card that could be legendary. Just add a name to it.
Yeah, and it's mythic too, so it's like no.
John the Consecrated Sphinx or something. It's legendary.
Maybe you should get into the game design business, Paulo.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got a lot of good ideas. You could really change it for the better.
Yeah.
You could really change it for the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Maybe he's just trying to overrun him. Not literally overrun, but he's going to Phantasmal Image me.
I don't believe he has another Phantasmal Image.
Okay.
If he did, he would have gotten it way earlier.
I think Osyp's just getting a lot of Vengevines.
Let's see.
Is that even going to win though?
I don't think so. Though he's going to lose all his
Zombies.
Let's see. There's 2 zombies. There's also another 2 zombies on. Yeah, this is actually not the worst strategy because he's still taking 8 at the moment.
Yeah, I guess now he cannot afford to kill the Grave Titan.
Yeah. See, that's why he kept his zombies. His extra zombies now. He's got a double block of Vengevine, taking 4. Okay.
So now all Jurkovic has is that Grave Titan, and it's 2 Consecrated Sphinx.
I mean, all in quotation marks.
But I know there's an army of zombies and some Vengevines, or a Vengevine and the Grave Titan.
It's. I would still say Jurkovic drawing 5 cards every other turn, every turn basically. He's probably gonna still find a way out of this.
Does he have Consume the Meek in his deck?
He does, in fact, have Consume the Meek.
Consume the Meek would be a sweet one to draw.
Oh. Is that a Black Sun Zenith?
Black Sun Zenith also be a sweet one to draw. Yeah, he probably win the situation where he casts Black Sun Zenith. So
Well, Osyp does get 2 Worm Cloud tokens, and he has 3 Vengevines.
no, but like, yeah, but he's still got to draw 4 cards a turn. It's really 5 cards a turn, so it's very hard to. And 2 Vengevines, I guess, but still.
So yeah, he's gonna get in, get
Yeah.
a couple more zombies.
He kind of has to keep on attacking with the Grave Titan, so he has 2 blockers rather than 1.
I mean, also the 6 damage isn't irrelevant.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So Osyp's gonna chump block here.
Well, Osyp's just chumping like the Grave Titan. He's got more fighter for it.
Yeah, he's got a couple more tokens off before the recast.
Actually, I'd still put Jurkovic as
Despise.
Sylvan Ranger. Actually,
It's
that's
actually important.
Yeah, it's pretty important considering that.
Vengevine.
Yeah,
So why
Yes,
does he
you can
have to be
revise
attacking
Vengevines.
like that? With all the Sphinxes?
why does he have to?
What does he have? He has to have something, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess he doesn't need to block. Yeah, he does need something.
he definitely needs something. He's gonna be.
Is that token... How many tokens does Osyp have? 1 or 2?
He has 2.
I can't tell.
It's 2.
That's in play. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 at the top. Is there any way for him to draw 2 creatures?
I don't think so. Well, Seagate Oracle into another creature.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I don't know if he's played 2 Seagates already.
Can the bird turn into something he can fetch for a creature? No.
I don't think so.
Jurkovic passes the turn back to Osyp. Let's see
Oh.
what Osyp-
He's dead on board, right?
I think so. So it must have like an instant or something like that. Is there any 2 mana creatures that you can transform a bird into? Oh, what's that? Oh,
Ooh.
he drew, as we were talking about, he drew the Seagate Oracle to get a chance at another creature. He actually drew a bird. So
Is that good?
yeah,
Was that good sequence of draws?
it was a good, probably the best possible sequence of draws in that situation. That's pretty nasty. I think that might actually kill Jurkovic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Unless he has Consume the Meek. If he has Consume the Meek, then he.
No, he still dies.
What does he die
Because the
to?
Meek doesn't kill the Vengevine.
It kills the Vengevine. It's toughness.
No, it's cost.
It's cost? Oh,
Yeah.
it's cost. My bad.
I walked away for a couple minutes, and now it's a totally different game.
Yeah, no. It looks like Osyp's. Unless something kind of like terribly goes wrong here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he has.
What? He has
don't think-
Flash Freeze.
He doesn't-
Jace. There's a lot of ways of
Is
drawing
that a
cards.
dismember?
Dismember is not very good here. I mean, it's good.
No,
but
but it would at least have the attack make sense.
yeah, he does have a Dismember.
Okay.
Hero of Oxenford.
Oh, Hero of Oxenford, yeah.
Are you dead yet?
It's like I have to attack with literally my entire deck. So Osyp Lebodowicz wins 2-0. Bring him.
X2.
Yeah, it's 11-2. Is it? Yeah, 11-2 now. There's 3 rounds left, so I think the cutoff's probably going to be like X2-1, maybe 1X3.